The Canadian real estate market is dead. There's no value in doing real estate in Canada. You can't make money doing real estate in Canada. If I hear somebody else say this shit, I think I'm gonna lose my marbles. Canada is as good as any country in the world to build a real estate portfolio in it, and I'm gonna prove it to you right after this.
Hey, my name's Ken Dunn, and I'm a real estate investor. I want to welcome you to the No Money Real Estate Podcast. On this show, I'm going to interview elite level real estate investors from all over North America, and I'm going to help you to see one thing that all successful real estate investors have in common. They built their portfolios without using a dime of their own money. I've got a portfolio of $300 million in real estate. That includes resorts, apartment buildings, commercial buildings, and I've built the entire portfolio without using a dime of my own money. Real estate is a business that anybody can get into, but the strategies that those tight real estate investors use to build massive portfolios have been kept secret for decades. Now, because of this show, I'm going to reveal them to you. So let's get started.
Welcome back, everybody. This is the No Money Real Estate Podcast on location in Medicine Hat, Alberta at Hot and Cold Therapeutics. And I had a couple minutes to shoot this video, and I just needed to get this off my chest. If you're on social media right now and you're interested in real estate, you're going to hear the rhetoric. The algorithms are going to serve these videos up to you. There are dozens and dozens of people who are Canadians and who have started doing real estate in other countries like America, Mexico, South America. And in order for them to attract attention, to get eyeballs, they decide to take an adversarial approach to their social media content. So they say stuff like, the Canadian market is dead. The Liberal Party has killed it. There's no way you can make money in real estate in Canada. Well, I have 11 short-term rental properties that make me over $1 million a year. I don't know how I'm doing it then if they say you can't make money in real estate in Canada. I'm also building resorts that are gonna make significant amounts of money. So why is it people are saying this? What's the issues? And how do you mitigate those issues? How do you do it? If you love Canada as much as I do and you wanna build a real estate portfolio in Canada and you want to help your country, how do you navigate the waters? It's really simple. You've heard me talking in a lot of my content about these 4 steps that you've got to master. You've got to master the ability to identify undervalued property. So value add projects. That means you can buy a project and you can add the value to it. You've got to get really good at raising capital. And boy, I can tell you a thing or two about that. You've got to get really good at raising capital because nobody's going to do it for you. You go to a mortgage broker and they say they'll get you the money. They're full of shit. What they'll do is they'll take an application from you. They'll pull your credit and they'll shop it around through their brokerage to a couple people, but no mortgage broker knows everybody. And that was probably the biggest challenge I had to face and fix in my own fundraising and resort development ideas. The third thing is you got to know how to increase the value of the properties, and the last thing is you've got to orchestrate an exit. And an exit basically means that if you're doing a house flip, you renovate the property and you sell it. If you're going to keep it, like in the case of our resorts, once we finish renovating them, we're going to keep them and run them ourselves. Or if you're doing an apartment building, you're gonna buy it, you're gonna renovate it, and then you're gonna keep it. So there has to be some type of exit financing. The financing that you use to stabilize the property after you increase the value of the property. So you master those 4 skills, you can do it anywhere. And you can make shitloads of money in real estate. I run a real estate group called the Investors Growth Syndicate. We have hundreds and hundreds of Canadian real estate investors in it. And you know what? I've got people in this group that are doing house flips right now, right in the middle of this market. When people say you can't do house flips, Hanif Brown is a 26-year-old man in New Brunswick. Hanif in the last year has flipped 2 trailer homes and he's made over $100,000. Abe Thiessen is a very sophisticated real estate investor and a friend of mine who's part of our group. He's done 6 house flips in Ontario in the last year. So anybody who's telling you it can't be done, they're just saying that. It's clickbait. They're trying to say things that are gonna make you pay attention to them. I'm building resorts, and man, it's the hardest thing in the world. The funding for them is hard, the financing is hard, but once we get these resorts open, the one resort we're building in Napanee is gonna be worth $58 million, and it's gonna make $15 million a year in income with about a $7 million a year profit. It's gonna be a great business. CMHC MLI Select, guess what? America doesn't have that. You wanna do something fast in real estate and get the government support? Go out and start buying old dilapidated apartment buildings buildings or go out and build them. The federal government, through CMHC, they have a program called MLI Select. They'll lend you 95% of the money to buy that apartment building, and you can borrow the other 5% from other investors, or you can get some JV partners involved. So you could literally buy a 100-unit apartment building with zero of your money. They ain't got that in America. Now, in any market, like I've heard people lately say, oh, if you want to flip properties, go to Ohio. Yes, that's a great place to do it. But there's great places in Canada too. So those people that are on social media telling you that, you know, the Canadian market's dead, you got to do this in the States. You know why they're telling you that? Because they're down there doing it already, and they want to sell you a program to get you doing it too. That's really why they're saying everything they're saying. The Canadian real estate market is an amazing market, just like every other real estate market is. And if you're really serious about knowing more about real estate investing and how you can build a real estate portfolio without any money, I'll give you a little tip. I want you to type "show me the video" in the comments of this video, and I'll send you a 35-minute video presentation that I created where I talked all about it. We'll see you soon.